Welcome back,
Sitting on
everybody,
trips.
to the next session of Reditus. Tim is joining us as a chair today. So let's do our recap of last week and get into it. So last week, which was episode 60, while resting in Durham, Darius was approached by Magnus, who pulled him into a shadowy plane to talk. Magnus revealed his past experiments, infusing unborn children with Conciso magic, a project later fueled by the pact with Demantrum. Though 5 children survived, Magnus eventually bound Demantrum's power within himself, believing the entity to be gone. He now tasked Darius with infiltrating the Crimson Ark, warning that Dalen might be betraying him. He gave Darius a special ring and a code that could be told to someone in Grimlore, and hints that Garrick, the split hag, might hold the key to restoring Darius's memories. Meanwhile, Mastos dreamt of Lapidus fading away, though he embraced him instead of letting go. In the morning, Darius dropped his facade and chose to be open with the group, while Mastos spoke with a newfound confidence. After gathering supplies, the party acquired horses from the stable, run by a man named Cannon. When Mastos approached him with all the horses froze and turned towards Cannon, who gave Mastos a sly smile. I'll be right back to see what happens next.
Through shattered lands and a broken sky, the keys ignite, the lost must rise. Bound by fate, by blood, by steel, a world forgotten, a truth concealed. Heartless, forged in flame and dust, a heart of gears, a soul to trust. Jak the hunter, silent, keen, a shadow's wrath, the watcher unseen. Darius speaks with silver tongue, a tale half truth, a song unsung. Mastos walks where wild winds call upon, to earth, to beast, to all. ATLADS rise, the night is long, through fate and fire, standing strong. He's awakened, shadows call, one by one the mighty fall. The mighty fall.
It's not.
So, as we left off, Mastos, Darius, and Dana had gone to retrieve some horses for the group, negotiated a deal for 4 horses for 90 gold, but Mastos wanted to inspect the beasts before they took them, and we have Elion and Jak headed off to the herbalist store, as Jak wanted to seek out some potions, requesting a potion of fly, haste, speed, and something to make his magic more powerful or something. So the the short dwarven lady had went off into the back as Elion and Jak discussing certain things. We go to Mastos. As Cannon leads you to the back of the paddock, you can see multiple horses, but as he heads to the corner, the right corner, you see 5 beautiful looking steeds as they stop and raise their head and look towards Cannon, and Cannon just turns his head and looks to you and gives a little bit of a smile. What do you do?
So these are your best? These are yours?
Well, not
you
the
would
best,
say.
but they're good at what they do. Middle ground as you paid for.
And I'll approach the horses and look them up and down. And as I'm inspecting them, I will whisper in the horse, because as I walk to them, how are you treated here?
And the closest horse, as you lean into it, it leans into you a little bit. Well, I'm treated excellent.
I gotta think of more questions, so he has to talk like a horse. I'm glad. Damn, I was really hoping this wouldn't be a happy horse. Come on, no, really. Fed well, water.
Fed well, well fed.
Well,
Cannon knows what he's doing.
even the small ones, even the ones not as valuable.
All taken care of.
Excellent. Well, my friends and I need some help, some traveling. We'll be doing, and we've chosen you and your friends.
My
feel
friends
us
are
too?
strong and fast. Oh, yes, this is what we were made for. Yes, friends. And you see them all starting to nod their head. Yeah.
Then you shall be part of the ATLADS. And I pat them as I walk away, and I'm like thumbs up to the horseman. Good stock, good breed. Nice
Indeed.
job.
Can't believe you doubted me, but I'm glad you're satisfied. Let's tell the rest. Come on, you lot. He gestures towards the horses as they start to trot behind him. At this time, Elion and Jak, the small dwarven lady, door swings open. You see her shuffling out and placing some bottles on the table. Well, now, I didn't have the things you specifically asked for, but I do have this potion of speed, which I think will give you at least one of the things you were looking for, Jak Nara. I also have this potion of vitality. You asked for false life, but I have this one, which is vitality.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Also, this other one here, I don't know if you can use it, but it was a request. The buyer never picked up. It's a potion of mind reading. Do you wish to purchase these potions?
Yeah. And if you have any more healing potions, and then could you just put water in a vial and say it's special? And I'm gonna give that to my friend.
Well, I can certainly meet your request. And as for healing potions, what level of healing would you require? A normal amount or for a more serious injury?
Greater and superior if you have them.
Oh, wow. I do have 3 greater healing potions for 150 gold each.
Okay. And then as for an actual potion, my buddy said something about getting like stronger or something, making his magic better, more pizzazz. Do you have anything like that?
If you know the name of the particular power he's looking for, I might be able to help.
Jack's just shaking his head up and down like he's answering yes. No, I have no idea.
Okay, then. I do have one of those superior healing potions left that the visitors didn't take. You can purchase that one too.
Elion, is there anything you need?
No, not really. I don't think so. I mean, maybe I guess one of those healing potions would be nice, but is there anything that can I like the mind reading thing. How much was that one?
That one I can let go for 150 gold pieces.
Oh, would you take 20 gold 20 gold pieces?
I would certainly not.
Okay.
And Jack's gonna like put his hand up in front of Elion. I've been with Darius for quite a while. Leave it to me. And he's gonna look at the lady, and he's gonna like try to get a demeanor. What say you for everything? Package deal?
Roll a persuasion.
Yes. Yes. Hey, can you cast any of the spells while I do this?
I can. Am you next to me? I'll guide him.
Yeah. All right. That was the hope. Okay. Persuasion. I rolled a 9 on the die. I get a +2, so 11.
Okay.
And then +1, 12.
Let me figure out an overall total for you. So,
Thank you.
to clarify, you're taking all the potions I mentioned?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And
Speed.
she turns around, starts pulling out a little pad, starts jotting down numbers. Not Colin doing math. And I got 50 for the superior healing potion. Yeah.
It was
That
one
one,
superior.
Vitality, that was 500 gold for that one. Okay. The potion of mind reading, we said 150 for that one. Okay. He didn't, yeah, the potion speed, he wanted that one too. Yeah, that one's 750 for that one. Okay. All right, well, the total before preferred customer discount is 1,800 gold. So, because you're such nice fellas, I will give it to you for 1,750.
And then Jak looks back at Elion, gives him a wink. I think you do 1,600.
Roll another persuasion.
I just I pat him on the shoulder and cast guidance
Jack's-
again.
Jak's trying his best. Ooh, 17 on the die. +2, 19. Dirty 20.
That's quite an aggressive ask. I will let it go for 1,700. Final offer.
And then he goes back to his normal voice. Pleasure doing business with you.
All right, very good. She reaches out her hand and shakes. Did you want me to reiterate what you're buying?
I got vitality, speed, 1 superior.
Yep.
How many graders?
3 graders and potion of mind reading.
How many graders? Sorry, you cut out.
3 graders.
Okay, and then the mind reading one can go straight into Elion's bag.
Okay.
I hand Jak 20 gold.
Okay.
Okay. How many platinum is this? I'm bad at this. Equals 10 gold. Oh, good heavens.
Good heavens.
Oh wait, I'm silly. I know how much that is. Okay, is there anything else you have just kind of like out that's good to take for sale? I probably should have asked that.
Your request, I do believe what you purchased matches your requirements. Most of what I have is for the day-to-day.
Okay. And then can I just have a vial with water in it?
Oh, of course. What size would be best for this prank?
If someone were to see this potion from a mile away, they could be like, "This is a crazy potion vial. It's got to be something super powerful."
Would you like a little bit of flair to it, or just a clear water?
Flare, please.
Oh, all right. I like a little bit of a prank myself.
Oh, okay.
She walks into the swinging back door that she came from before. You hear a little bit of a banging and rustling in the back. And then the door swings open. And she comes up and she places this rather large vial. You would sort of compare it to the size of one of the superior healing potions. And you see the bottom looks clear. Then about halfway up, you see this kind of a red swirling fluid. And on top, this purple liquid. And it stays separated. And she kind of shakes it and twirls. And it looks like it kind of forms into a tornado. And then as it slows down, it separates into the 3 colors again. There you go. Thank you for shopping here. And make sure to tell everybody what an amazing, exciting experience you had here at the Good Herb. Thank you.
The Good Herb, I will remember. And Jak kind of bows, and he's going to slide 5 gold on the table and walk on out.
All right, she sweeps it up. Thank you very much, Elion and Jak Nara.
Oh, Elion?
My apologies, Elion and Jak Nara.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
All right. Well,
Thanks, Jak.
you're welcome.
Should we get out of here?
Yeah, let's go see what kind of horses you're getting.
Okay. I don't mind horses, to be honest.
I just have Reen now that I can ride on her back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're not gonna try to read my mind with that potion, are you?
No. I think I might be helpful if maybe someone knows something about this and they don't want to tell me. That's kind of what I was thinking.
All right. Well,
Is there something that you wouldn't want me to know? Like, are you thinking things that are negative?
no, I don't believe so. I think all the negative feelings I had at the beginning of this whole journey have been kind of let out. So,
And what do you think about then?
back home, Mom, Dad, Garrick, the future of Reen and I, the Keepers, the Old One. There's a lot going on in this. 2 weeks ago, the only thing that mattered was my island's survival, and now it seems like I'm been signed up for a war or something. So, like, it's weird because everybody else has stuff going on in their life. I thought my life was the only thing of excitement, but it turns out Darius's dad's evil and wants
Jak?
to. Yeah.
Should we maybe step outside the store first?
Oh, I figured we were walking this whole time.
I just assumed
She's still standing there with the 5 gold in her hand, just watching you both.
Just having a good old conversation. No, I pictured Jak walking the whole time.
Okay.
That's fine.
Alright. Okay, sorry, carry on.
But and then Mastos, Faye disappearing, and Atlas had a whole thing going on, and now you and Dana. So there's just a lot been going on. So I mean, I'm constantly in thought, but I wouldn't say I have any nefarious thoughts or anything like that.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds like a lot.
If I have anything because I know I can be rude or short, but if I have anything to say to you or about you, I'll just tell you. I think you run away a lot, but I'm not going to hold that against you. You've gone through a lot, and I don't know your whole life, so. But you do help us, so I can't say a bunch of negative stuff about you. I don't have a lot of negative to say about you, but I'm sure you'll have a brave moment.
I thought I was doing actually pretty good lately. I think I only ran like the first time.
Yeah, and I think didn't you kill something or something?
Yeah. I did.
Yeah, so no, you're.
Yeah.
I used to say a lot of mean things about Darius, but Darius has proven that to the point now I don't even think I could take him in a fight unless I jumped him, and I'm obviously not going to do that. But
have you thought
I've
about
seen
it?
some crazy stuff come from that dude's mouth and hands.
And what is that? Like, what is the purple stuff?
I think it's from Demantrum, his like dude that gave him more powers or something. I don't know if he's getting powers from his dad or this other dude, but
Who's his dad?
we know we
Just
talked to
play
him,
how
right?
you want. Play how you want. I'm just like, don't do it, but do what you want.
No,
Oh, here.
but because
Are you
we were
thirsty?
informed of the whole scenario, right? Like when we talked about it in the morning. So, the Magnus guy, the bad dude, that I don't know. There's a lot unfolding. I heard Centaurium was bad. This guy's bad. Villian's bad, but now she's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like. Man, it seems like my issues are so small compared to all that's going on.
Well, the best thing I know now is not to rely on just myself. And if you would have asked me that 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have done it. Reen's the only one I rely on. But now, I know I could have taken Villian down without everybody else. So feel free to lean on and rely on us, because though it's been a short amount of time, we're going to watch out for each other. So.
Yeah, I mean, having a family it's always a better situation to be in. And you guys are strange in how you care for each other and look out for each other, but I can see that there's a bond there. And I appreciate you guys helping me out without really knowing me. That's kind of dangerous in these times, I feel. I do appreciate it.
We're weird, and we're a ragtag group, but we are effective.
Well, that much is true. I had my doubts early on. I definitely thought I was going to die a terrible death, maybe 3 or 4 times within the first 20 minutes of meeting everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, narrowly escaping multiple times. I'm learning to trust the process.
It's definitely a long one.
Yeah.
But as we make our way to Arakan, I'm sure we'll grow even closer.
Well, hopefully it's not through battle and through campfire and song and stories. Things that I'm good at.
Well,
Not the
if
song
you-
part.
oh, well, I can play the flute. Mastos can too. And Darius can play this thing. You couldn't see me on camera.
Great. And I'm looking forward to the ATLADS musical.
It'll be spectacular.
I'm sure. We should maybe hurry up the pace here.
As you guys stop in the road to talk.
Have you
Carriages like waiting.
I forget if Jack's ever let Elion ride Reen, but if you want, you can take Reen the rest of the way so you can get there first.
Oh, No, I will keep my feet on the ground.
All right.
I appreciate the offer, though. I'm sure that time will probably come at some point, but while I have a decision or a choice, I would rather stay planted.
Reasonable. As we're going here, Jak is going to pull out 2 regular healing potions and 1 greater healing potion. He's going to hand them to Elion.
Greater?
1 greater and 2 regular.
You're handing me 3 potions?
Yes, 3 potions.
This is. I don't think I. Shouldn't some of the others get some of these?
I'll split them evenly.
Okay. Well, if they're needed, I can happily hold on to them.
What you do with them is up to you.
Greater and 2 regular, right?
Yep.
They're not called regular. They're just called potion of healing.
Yep.
All right, you guys continue walking towards the stables. This point, Mastos, as you reach Darius and Dana, who seems to have kind of like fluffed her hair back a little bit and kind of like tied her hair back and is standing a little bit straighter as you and Cannon return. And the 4 horses kind of just line up and don't go any further than the gate as you guys approach.
Our potion of healing is legacy, right? Not the other way?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's the same.
I asked the horses, who do you choose? It's up to you.
Oh, it's up to the rider to choose the horses.
I turn to Darius and Dana. They would like us to choose.
And Cannon speaks up. Indeed they would, of course. Great steeds. However, 90 gold, I believe, must grace my palms. He reaches out his hand.
I will reach into my pouch and easily grab the 90 gold and hand him the 90 gold.
I love the way you said easily grab the 90 gold.
Complicated.
I challenge with such great challenge. Pull out 90 gold. Oh, excellent. Yes, let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, all looks to be well. Puts it in his pouch and backs up.
Right. How exactly do the horses choose?
Oh no, they'd rather us choose.
Oh, very well. What color are the horses?
So you have, what color do you want your horse to be, Darius?
White, like pure white.
Shut up.
It is so. As you look at the end, you see this pure white beast, its mane flowing in the wind, these beautiful clear eyes. As you see kind of the lips kind of like perch up just a little bit.
Well, hello, darling. I believe I will take this one. And I put my hand on her mane. His mane. Its mane. I don't know.
And you see it take one step to the side as if kind of like accepting you to be its rider. And Ganon goes off to start, and you see him start to grab saddles.
I asked the horse its name.
The one that stood by Darius?
Yeah.
The name is bestowed on me by the rider, of course.
You must give it a name.
I will. I'm not there yet. Oh, Cannon,
Yes.
do you have feed for the horses?
You will find some food prepared within the saddlebags. Should last you quite a while.
Perfect, thank you.
He flips the saddle onto the one beside Darius, starts buckling it underneath, setting it up for you. Well, I kind of like this one. She looks kind of simple, but it's kind of like me, I think. Hey, sugar. She starts walking over this brown, chestnut brown colored horse as she just kind of starts petting the side of it. Cannon goes to get a saddle for it.
I wanted a chestnut colored horse.
I think you can have a chestnut.
I don't want the same horse.
Mastos, 2 horses remain.
Are one of those chestnut colored?
Absolutely. As you get a little bit sad looking at the horse that Dana took, and you kind of like start furrowing your brow a little bit, turn your head a little bit, and then you just see this head peer around the side of the horse and turn towards you as you see this chestnut colored horse head peek around. Here I am.
That's my horse right there.
As you start to walk over, it gets down and like bends both of its kind of knees bending down. You get directly on.
I give it a sugar cube because of course I have sugar cubes.
You do not have sugar cubes. So 1 horse remaining. At this point, you all see Elion and Jak about 100 yards away, walking up towards. You guys see the stables at the front. You see 4 horses lined up, one of them with nobody near it, and a handsome blonde-haired, chiseled-looking gentleman strapping some saddles onto the horses.
Do I see the group too?
Yeah, you see Darius standing beside, Dana beside, Mastos sitting on a horse already.
Well, I believe that's them ahead. They have the horses.
Looks like you get a horse.
I like horses. Just, I hope no one's taking the black one.
I'm sure you'll get a horse that's black.
No, I don't like black horses.
Oh, you don't like black horses?
No, they're kind of like a bad omen where I'm from.
Hmm.
Like cats. Have you heard of that before? Black cats.
No. I'll let you and your home have that one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm counting. I'm counting. How many horses do I see?
You see 4 in total.
Right. And what
One
color is the
without
last one that's left?
Which color? What color would you like it to be, Elion? Because it will be black.
Whatever colors left.
Yeah, it's jet black. Like the night. The only glimpse of color you can see, like when it blinks, and then the bright white eyes behind.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit smaller than the other ones. Not substantially, but just
It's
a
a
little
donkey.
bit smaller in frame. No. Just a little bit smaller in frame. You would look at it as walking up and approaching these beasts. You would look at it as the least intimidating of all the horses.
Okay. I pull my dagger out. No, I'm just kidding.
Grab the horse.
My time has come.
It stands up on the
I've been waiting for you.
You must fight this horse.
You showed up in the last city.
Yeah, you see that there is already a saddle attached to it. Cannon has prepared it for riding.
Oh. Jak, you wouldn't mind extending that offer for Reen again, would you?
I'll let you ride Reen for a little bit, but not for the entirety of our trip.
Do we hear this at this point? Like, are they? At
Yeah,
the group?
you're all. Well, how close would you have gotten before you said this, Elion?
Well, I mean, I close enough to know that it's the last one left.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys would hear this. I don't think he's trying to be quiet.
No, it's not secretive or anything.
What? Why do you need to ride his dragon? You have a horse. We got one for you.
Right. I know it sounds silly, but
You know the omen, the black horse.
The what?
Jack's acting like Darius should understand this. Like keeps eyeing him like.
Would I have heard anything about black horses being bad luck or anything in my college of lore?
You would not.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like to turn to the horse and. Are you bad luck?
I don't think so.
I have heard a lot of stories, and I've never heard of black horses being a bad omen. Where have you heard this, Jak?
Elion. He just told me.
He like slowly turns and. Where have you heard this, Elion?
they call it the Fair Mare. It's this tale from where I'm from. It's mostly forgotten folk tales, but some still hold on to them. It's started with like a tale of a black horse that was see at dusk, and it's said to be an omen or a warning of death or of something worse.
Well, I mean, if you're riding the horse, then wouldn't you be the one bringing death? You could actually be leading the group at that point.
No. Some say that horses are meant to carry old souls that haven't found rest, and others think it's not a horse at all when they're black.
Yeah,
Black is this?
I think you're thinking of ravens. Or maybe crows.
Well, Mastos can talk to animals. Maybe you can interview it.
He did ask him. I mean, I don't know what he said. I just heard.
Oh, no, he's not unlucky. He doesn't think he is. What happened to your last rider?
Nothing returned me safely.
Yeah, last rider.
If he would have
Returned
said died a
safely.
terrible death, I would have lost it.
Decapitation.
That last one.
He resides inside me now.
Wandering. Yeah. I think you should just trust him, as he will trust you.
I know it's
Give him a chance for a day, and if it's problematic, we can switch.
I know it's probably nonsense, superstition. I don't know. Maybe I just could walk instead.
That
Like walk beside the horse.
that will significantly slow us down.
What seems to be the problem? Something wrong with the horses?
Apparently, black horses are bad omens. Some story about they bring death and decay.
Because of the color of the horse. Interesting.
Yeah, well, you know, people believe weird things.
Do you know the black cat? And he like starts looking at
Ah, yes,
The
indeed, the
keeper?
black cat. Young sir, do you wish to select yourself a different horse? I do not mind, if that's what you wish to
yes,
do.
Please. Yes, if you don't mind, that would be wonderful. Anything but black.
Takes him to a barn full of black horses.
Well, it may not be of the top quality that has been paid for already, but if you wish to downgrade yourself, you are more than welcome.
Unless anyone's willing to trade.
You
horses.
can always ride Thistlewind here, and I'll pat my horse.
Sure. I would love that. That would be great. If you don't mind, and if you're okay with riding
I look at the other horses. Well, is that okay with you?
To the black horse or
To
Thistlewind?
both Thistlewind and the black horse.
They both look at each other and then both look up at you. Nod their head. Yes. Fine.
I will get off the black. Oh man, I should have named my. Oh man, missed a chance. Oh man, I will get off this horse and walk to the other, and take it and make sure console it, make it feel good, so good. I will cast Good Berry.
Oh, I love gooseberries. My favorite.
And I will name it Luna. No,
Right.
Moonleaf.
Moonleaf.
Ooh, I like that better.
Okay, Moonleaf, the black steed, which is slightly smaller than the others and looks very not intimidating. And Thistle, what? Thistleweed?
Thistlewind.
Thistlewind, a beautiful
Like a thistle
chestnut.
blowing on a wind.
Right.
Oh,
Thistlewind,
is this
blue.
one chestnut?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, is there bad? Is there like even worse? Should have named it Epona, by the way.
1 hour to get out of the town. Sweet Moses.
I like your creative names better than.
But Thistlewind, yes, is a chestnut, beautiful looking horse that is now available for you, Elion.
Sorry, say that again.
Thistlewind, a beautiful looking chestnut horse, is now available for you.
Thank you. I will mount Thistlewind.
Okay.
I will struggle, and I will mount Thistlewind.
It's a big horse. It's a big
Yeah.
horse.
He does aid you. He does go down on his front knees. Seems to be the only horse that did that for anybody. Does do that. Did it for Mastos, and does it also for you, making it a little bit easier to get on.
Just a champ of horse.
Thank
Also,
you.
I have hooves. It's hard.
If you don't mind me asking, where, perchance, are you traveling to?
I
Cannon
look at the
says.
group.
Oh, I was like, is this a horse talking?
That's why I thought I better clarify.
Can I?
Mastos, you do pick up on the fact that a lot of them have a little twang that sounds very similar to Cannon.
Well,
We're going to actually,
Aerocon.
okay. I wasn't sure if we were telling people.
we're heading to Aerocon.
Okay. Ah, excellent. Well, a little opportunity for you then. If you do get to Aerocon, and you wish to no longer need the steeds, you may give them to the stable master there, and you will receive 10 gold for each.
And if we decide to keep them,
Oh, you may keep them. You purchase them.
Oh, we
then
own
talk
these
to the
horses.
same. We talk to the same stable master to keep our horses while we attend to business in Aerocon.
If you no
are you
longer need
familiar-
them, then you can give them to the stable master there, and he will take care of them for you there.
Are you have you traveled to Aerocon recently?
No, I am native to Durham. Lived here all my life.
I've read that Aerocon is somewhat sheltered. Not really too friendly with outsiders.
Oh,
Is
no.
that still
From what I've heard, Aerocan is friendly to outsiders. They just don't get a lot of them. It's quite out of the way for someone to go there. Mostly, yeah. Not much reason to go out that way, I suppose.
I said, didn't Dana say this wasn't a super big town?
Yes, but Aerocon is a beautiful forest, and not far.
No, I think it's still quite a ways away, but
Time is relative.
indeed.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you, sir, and thank you to whoever purchased these horses. This will make things much quicker for sure.
It was your friend Mastos here. Thank you again, Mastos.
I give it a little nod.
All right. Well, I will follow you, friends.
I turn my horse towards the northeast, I guess. Is that like where we're facing? No, he was south. He was south of the town.
He was the northeast of the town.
Northeast of town? See, I was
Northwest.
northwest.
Cannon, before we go, do you have any hats?
What type of hats are you looking for?
Well, I'm riding a horse. I thought maybe I would get in the part. So perhaps like a cowboy hat, if you have something like that.
I could
Maybe
perhaps
something
rustle
behind
something up for you. Let me see what I've got.
Absolutely, thank you.
And you see him walk into this little shack that sits off to the side. Him rummaging around for a while. He peeks his head out. Anyone else need any type of accompaniment?
Oh, no, I'm okay. Thank you.
One hat. Okay, got it.
Can't hide much from me.
And he does indeed come out with this really old looking leather hat. It's got a flat brim. And you see pieces of it almost looks like teeth marks, like maybe rats or something have gotten into it, a bit across the side. And you see a couple of dangle pieces of string, about 7 of them, kind of scattered around the outside with these tiny little corks from wine bottles just dangling off them. He walks over. There you go.
Prestidigitation.
I don't know if it'll work on a hat, but I'm going to put it on and I'm going to cast Prestidigitation.
You see the dust kind of like clean off, and you see like this gleam kind of come off the leather. But everything else stays the same.
All right, Luxara, shall we go? And I'm going to tap her with my boot.
Okay. And she starts to trot.
Jak looks at Reen, looks at all the horses, simpletons, and then he jumps on her.
She raises her arc to meet you. She kind of catches you and kind of leaps at the same time to like almost get you a head start in front of everyone.
Yeah.
And we'll follow the group.
So you guys start heading west out of Durham.
Yes.
Okay. So who is
You know where we're going?
West. Northwest. We are heading northwest, following the road west till we can go north.
Okay. So Mastos, you leading the way?
Yes, because I know the way.
Do you though?
But do I?
All right.
Probably not.
So yeah, as you guys exit the town, the western exit, you can see this road is well traveled. It is maintained. It's kind of cobblestones. You do see some forest on either side. The nature being at the bottom of these mountains here. But yeah, you guys continue to travel west. Weather is good. It is still early in the morning from when you guys first woke up, so you've got plenty of daylight for travel. You guys are heading out. Is anybody doing anything specific while they're traveling on your horses and your Drake right now?
I'm keeping eyes, ears, and nose out for mischief.
Yeah, Jak is going to get up beside Darius, and he's gonna hand him a few items. He's gonna hand him a potion of healing, a greater potion of healing, and then he's going to hand him a very nice looking potion, which I have labeled Potion for Darius.
You said the second one was greater?
Yes.
All right, 1 sec. I have RP for that potion. Just give me a second.
Perfect.
It's potion of greater healing, right?
It's healing potion, and then in brackets greater.
Oh, okay.
So just search healing potion.
Ah, there we go. Oh. What's this one? And he swirls it, and like you see his eyes get like really big.
I just kind of relayed what you said, and then she said, and he tries to do an old lady voice, "This is exactly what you need." So, 200 gold later, we'll give it a shot.
Oh, well, for 200 gold, this should be worth it.
Hmm?
Did she say exactly what it does?
Not really. No.
All right. Well, good thing I have an easy way to identify this. And I'm going to, while we're on the horse, ritual cast identify.
Okay, so you move it a little bit slower then.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, you can say it takes me an hour to do it. I don't care.
And
Okay.
then after he passes off that stuff, he's going to pull up beside Mastos. And he is going to hand over a potion of healing and a potion of greater healing.
Ooh. I take the 2 items. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And then Jak will slow down right where he plans on staying the rest of the trip, and that is at Dana's horse.
Didn't see
He's
that
gonna-
coming.
He's gonna pull up beside Dana, and here, and he's gonna reach out and he's going to give her a potion of healing and a potion of greater healing.
Oh wow, Jak, you shouldn't have done that. Thank you, I appreciate it. Are you sure you want to give me these though? I mean, I can use a little bit of skill to heal myself.
I can too, but this is just in case. You use them as you see fit.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, sugar. Thank you very much. Very kind.
Yeah. Fucking Irene, like, yeah.
She slipped them into her backpack. Anybody else wish to do anything while you guys are traveling westward across the roads of North Alath?
I'm just gonna be journaling.
Okay. Okay, who is leading this way? Who is consulting the map and getting you guys where you need to go? Mastos?
This guy.
Okay.
Mastos.
Mastos. Mastos, go ahead. Go ahead. And roll a d20 for me.
Uh-oh.
I choose this D20 right now. Ooh, that was a bad D20 to choose. That was a very bad D20 to choose. And just a D20, flat D20. That's an 8 on the die.
Okay. Okay, so you guys travel. You're guessing close to about 4 hours. Uninterrupted. The weather's holding up. The sun's shining. You've seen nothing that kind of jumps out from the shadows. Nothing seems to be lurking. Mastos, you're pretty confident that it's a clear path so far. Go ahead and roll another d20.
That's a 15 on the die.
Okay. So as you're traveling along, a few hours after this, you start to see in the distance, you see this prestigious-looking carriage, and you can see it looks like you can see a couple of horses around it, and some people on the horses. You can't quite make them out in this distance. They're still like maybe 500 yards away down the road, but you can kind of see this massive people. You're guessing maybe 3 or 4 horses and this exquisite-looking carriage.
We have company ahead. I pass the message along.
What is it? What's up there?
Seems to be a luxurious cabin. Fancy.
Do you want me
Cabin?
to go check it out?
Like a wagon, right?
Oh, wait.
Mhm. Yeah, a carriage being pulled
Carriage,
by
carriage.
horse.
That's
All right. And I'm gonna take the reins of Luxara and hand them to Mastos. Guide her with you, please. And I'm gonna jump off, put the hood up, and I will scout ahead.
Okay. As you are, is everybody else continuing to go, or are you guys stopping, or what's the plan? While Darius goes ahead.
I think we would slow down to kind of
Yeah.
stop.
Okay. Yeah. Slow yourself down. So this road is quite wide, more than enough room for both to kind of pass each other, your troop and their troop. But as you get a little bit closer, Darius, go ahead and roll a stealth for me at advantage.
Ooh, roll those dice.
Ooh, good thing it was at advantage. Jeez. I rolled a 1 and an 18.
Ooh.
So 24 for stealth.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll a perception for me.
17, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, 17.
Okay. So as you get a little bit closer, you can see that the horse at the front of the carriage, it looks like it's pulling it. There are no ropes connecting it. It's not pulling it. The carriage looks to be moving almost by itself. But you do see that it is a heavily armored individual. A long two-handed sword strapped across the back, fully plated. You can't see a face. The front plate armor is pulled right across the face. You see somebody at the back riding a horse, which almost looks the same. Fully metal plate on either side of this carriage. You see what you would guess to be some sort of a ranger type humans. However, their leather armor is exquisite. You see these longbows strapped to their back, and even from where you are, you can see these engravings all down it. And as you get a little bit closer, you recognize an emblem from your friend Durham. And you recognize these to be Centaurium soldiers of some kind.
Okay. Is there a spot nearby that I can like sneak off to, like a tree that I can hide at so I can message the group?
Yeah, so this road is kind of lined by trees. It's not super dense, but there's definitely enough there that you could find a little area, maybe behind some rocks and some trees. You could definitely do that.
Yeah, so I want to go sneak in behind, and then once I'm sufficiently in cover, I will cast message to, I think, Jak, because I think he's the only one that's left that would know who Durham was. So,
okay.
And then I'll just message Jak, and I'll be like, "Yeah, it's Centaurium gods. They have the same crest as Durham. I don't think they'll cause you any trouble, but try to keep your heads down."
Should we not say something to them, or have we given up completely on Centaurium and the tournament?
Well, I think if we indicate that we are meant to be there, they might take us. So it's up to you. If you want to fast track to Centaurium, that's probably your ticket. But they're only going to take you and I.
Well, Elion and Dana need to get to Arakan, so heads low.
Right.
We'll pass them by.
And Jak will kind of like look up at everybody. Let's just keep moving and mind our business.
What is it?
Centaurium guards.
Oh, it must be a brigade. You travel across Talath collecting taxes and such, things that villages and that give for protection or resources from Centaurium. That's weird. They're not usually up this far north. I don't think Durham is even part of their establishment, so to speak.
Paying for protection from the best place in the world is interesting.
Yeah, everybody has their own thoughts about it, I suppose. Carriage continuing to move forwards, about 300 yards away from the group now.
Well, let's just keep moving and we might outpace them.
So as they're coming towards you, you can see them slightly kind of shimmy over to the left-hand side, clearly making room for your group to pass the other way if you continue forwards. They don't quicken their pace, they don't slow, they just seem to be a steady trot heading towards the group. So about 100 yards away, slowly get a little bit closer. Darius, you staying where you were? Or are you making your way back?
Sorry, I just wanted to clarify. You said that they shimmied over. Like, are they shimming over like away from the group, or are they shimming into their way?
Away from the group, leaving room
Okay.
on the side for.
Then I will wait here.
Okay.
It looks like they're gonna let them pass. So
Yeah.
Jack
you're
will kind of start going again.
Okay. So yeah, Darius, you're about 150 feet away, yards away from the group, and yeah, you can see quite clearly as they kind of go past. You get a better view of this, but they continue. The group starts moving. You guys can all now see this. The armored individual at the front, as getting about 30 feet away from the group, they look over and they simply nod their head and head straight forwards, and they don't slow down as they slowly pass the group. About 20 feet behind you now as they continue eastwards from where you guys came. And you see them go off into the distance.
Would I have noticed anything as they pass by? Anything peculiar from, what I
So-
know from Centurium guards?
Yeah, so
to go
roll
the black
a...
horse.
What color were the horses? What color were the horses? Roll a perception.
We'll do that.
Oh yeah, dice.
Oh, ooh, nat 20. First roll of the night. Oh, shit. It was a nat 20.
Reroll. Okay. Yeah, as they go past, you kind of confirm in your mind what Dana was mentioning. This is definitely a Centurion brigade, which does go and collect the different things from the towns within Talath and other segments of the mainlands to essentially pay Centurium for resources and or protection. You do know that previously this used to take about 20 to 30 men. They would send out small platoons almost of brigade to go around and do these things. But as development of certain equipment, technology, and abilities of the Centurium army now only requires a small amount of these individuals to escort their mages who reside within the carriage. They have some sort of portal within that lets them store mass amounts of items to bring back to Centurium.
And did I see this? So I seen this carriage, obviously.
Yeah, it's very exquisite carriage, and they're positioned kind of 4 points all around it as they kind of escort the carriage.
Okay.
Carriage of holding.
Okay. And would I? How far? Okay. Would I know of any Centurium strongholds nearby?
The closest you're aware of is Fort Romlin.
Okay.
It's still quite a
Just still-
distance.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, well, on we go, I guess.
Onward to Dwarven Rest, which is the next landmark along the way.
As they get kind of close, I will come out of the bush and meet back up and get back on Luxara.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you hop back on with ease. You guys can see it's coming a little bit more into the evening now. You guys have been traveling for a good solid 8 to 9 hours. Continue traveling? Stop. Up to you.
Do you want to rest, or do we push through the night?
I'm okay with pushing through if we need to. I am quite tired, though.
I feel like the nighttime's the easiest time to get our rest in. Not as many eyes.
Very well. So looking around, do I see any spots where we can kind of pull off the road and tie the horses up, and I can pull the hut up?
Yeah, roll a perception.
13.
13. It takes a little bit of time. You keep an eye out about 20 minutes as you slowly travel down the road. You see that there's a small hill on the right-hand side with the forest a little bit denser, and some rocks are at the bottom there. It almost looks like a cave, but as you look over, you can just see it's almost like a clearing with no entrance into the hill, but a surrounding rock area. So you figure there's enough room there you could probably place your hut down.
All right, why don't we move into there? There's some coverage, and I can get the hut up for the night.
Yeah, very well.
Sounds good to
Sounds
me.
perfect.
Early
No.
start in the morning. All right, so everybody heading in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you guys pull off. It's about 30 feet into the forest, not too deep, but it gets dense enough that you are pretty confident that tying up the horses on the other side of the clearing would give it enough coverage to not be seen from the road. Tie up your horses. Dana, I'm gonna get some firewood together. Starts leaving the area to go look for some firewood.
Jak volunteers to assist. I'll help you.
I'm gonna let them go, but I'm gonna cast a message to Jak, and I'll be like, "Use this opportunity to get your alone time with her, but I don't think we need a fire. As you know, the hut is quite comfortable and will keep us warm. Fire will only attract eyes that we don't want."
What do you mean, moment?
You really are hopeless, aren't you?
Okay. And as Jak catches up to Dana, just a reminder that we don't really need a full-blown fire. The hut will keep us warm and stuff. We don't, if we don't want to draw attention.
Well, I mean, we can put it out when we go to sleep and that, but for me, it's more than just the warmth of the fire. You know, it's kind of like a sense of protection, and you can huddle around it and tell stories and such. I think it's just a thing of comfort for me, not just the practical side, you know?
I get that. I always enjoyed making fires at night when Green and I would go out on an adventure.
Yeah, you get it. You get it. She kind of gives you a slap on the back. All right, back at camp. Elion, Darius, you're ritually casting.
I'll
your
just
hut.
cast it. Because
Okay.
if we're going to sleep, I don't really need the spell slot.
Okay. Mastos and Elion?
I'm tending to the horses.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the. Well, if he's cast the hut, then I'm getting inside it. Like I'm waiting for it to appear.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I would wait until they're back. Otherwise, they can't get in the hut.
Okay. All right, so Darius is just like hands just waiting, looking.
Started casting it. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, so only a couple of minutes goes by. Jak, you and Dana very quickly find some broken down dried wood, and she starts breaking it up, bringing it over, stacking it up in the middle of this clearing. Starts building a fire. Kind of nods to Rain as she's still in her fire form, and she kind of throws a stick towards it as Rain ignites the stick as it just hits the center, and you see the warm glow of the fire start to appear. Dana sits cross-legged in front of it.
Jak will plop down across from her.
Mastos, you done tending to the horses? They seem quite happy, fed with the remaining good berries.
I will return back to this makeshift campfire.
Okay.
Dana and Jak have so very thankfully started.
Okay. Darius, you now
Yeah, I'll join
cast. Okay.
No, I won't cast it because then I'll be stuck in the
Till
hut.
time. Okay.
So what are we waiting for?
I'm gonna pull the lute out. I'm just gonna start like playing, just like little like kumbaya.
I like a little bit of music by the campfire. It's nice. Music, singing, stories. Campfire's good for all sorts of things. Who's got a good story? Mastos. You're an interesting character. You got a story you could share with us?
Why don't you tell her what the one about the bear and the fox?
Mhm.
I hope it's got a happy ending. We want to keep it nice and positive after everything we have seen.
Well,
Do you believe that everything is positive after everything we've seen?
yes, because that is not a story of happy ending. Well, no.
I've got
You
a
know
lot
what?
of stories with happy endings.
Oh,
Darius.
I'm
Story
sure you
does have
do.
a happy ending. I want as he like strums. I want to say I do have a happy ending. There once was a fox and a bear. The fox came to the bear to talk, to whisper, to laugh, to hide. One day, that bear came for him, but didn't. He ran. That bear took friends, fox friends. But when that fox came to stand, he froze for all of time. Until new friends came and freed him from that. And now he journeys with them.
Ding 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 ding
Yeah.
ding 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 ding.
Happy story.
Well, that is brought to life by friendship, I
The
guess.
power of friendship.
Kind of. Yeah.
The power of friendship compels.
Well, that's a pretty good story. Who's next? What you got, Jack? Come on, can you beat Mastos' story?
I guess I could tell you the night I got Reen. The old sage had just finished touching up my gauntlets and kind of gifted them to me, and well, he was excited. I feel like he was more excited about it than I was, but I went out kind of late into the evening and figured I would go out and gather herbs and other things that I'd get lists and I'd go out. But I decided to venture a little further than I normally do, and I was probably, I don't know, 10 miles away, 8 miles away from home, and I was still new to the zip lining and the grappling into the trees and a new weapon, and I was trying to stay above the treetops, and I missed my tree branch, and I fell, and I fell into a pack of wolves, and it was a large pack, and trying to get to my feet and not adept yet with my wrist gauntlet crossbow. I got overwhelmed quickly, and 3 or 4 wolves on top of me biting me, and I didn't know what to do, and I just kind of yelled out, and before I knew it, some animal bit down into one of the wolves and ripped it off me, and I was able to kind of gain my footing, and I was able to kind of go into a backhand spring and readjust my wrist, and there she was, and Jack's her head's kind of laying on her his leg, and he's petting her and all her glory. And every time I fought or fired a crossbow bolt, she would just shoot it with lightning. And the wolves they got, before I knew it, they were the ones that were on the run. And it was a good night. It was the start of a pretty good friendship.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one too. I like that. I see a theme coming. Friendship. Darius, you have one about friendship? Give us a good story, hun.
Oh, I've got a wonderful story of friendship. There was this one night at a party where there were 5 women, and I couldn't decide which one to take. And I tell you, there was a lot of talking and drinking and singing, and finally somebody needs to cut me off.
Go on.
You had
Mastos
that-
is like,
So you already had lots of friends before you met your new friends then.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
So many friends he couldn't choose.
most of the people who worshipped me, for lack of a better term, I don't know if I'd call them friends. Nobody really cared what happened to me, so long as I kept them happy and, had a good time. I don't really have any stories of, happy ones, other than kind of the stories I've had with these guys, and some of that stuff's been pretty crazy. But I've actually been alone for most of my life.
Remember that time we played music all together to open that giant door?
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Wait, music opened the door? What?
Yeah, there was a giant face in a mountain.
I wanted to fight it.
Yeah, it was. But then when we started playing, a bunch of little other rock creatures popped out of the ground and started dancing, and he liked the music enough that he opened up for us.
It was pretty epic.
Wow, that's awesome. So you had a little fun friend story too. See, wasn't just all about the sex.
Yeah, that's my life.
The what?
Mastos and Jak are both clueless.
So Darius kind of like smirks at her, like, "Damn, you actually knew where that was going. I'm impressed."
We're all grown-ups here, right?
Well, most of us. And he kind of looks at Jak.
Elion, what about you, hon?
Oh,
I know it's been doom and gloom, but you gotta have something.
Oh, me? I don't know. I guess, yeah. I probably have one or two. I don't really want to hear my stories. Would you?
Yeah, tell us both of them if you got two.
Yeah. Both of them.
Okay. And then you can see he's just kind of like flipping through his book. Oh, okay. Well, speaking of stone creatures, there was this one time, not sure if it's a fond memory or a traumatic one. Okay, well, so my friend Riven, he wasn't really known for his spell casting. He was more of the bow and track type, kind of like you, Jak. But one time we were doing a temple delve, and he picked up this scroll from an old pedestal, and I told him it looked really unstable. The runes were flickering, and that's never a good sign, by the way. But he just shrugged and he said, "What's the worst that could happen?" He was kind of like that. And well, the worst was all our boots turned to stone, and at the second it happened, we were ambushed by temple guardians and constructs, the big stompy ones, and suddenly we were all stuck to the ground like angry little statues. And Kieran was livid. She tried to throw a dagger, and without her footwork, it just spun sideways and it hit Riven in the back of the head, and and then well, Sir Thaler, he managed to cast restoration on myself and him, and the others, they had to hop their way into cover, and Riven kept insisting he meant to do it, but well, I mean, I spent the next 3 hours chiseling our boots out of the stone, and Kira never, I don't think, forgave him. Every time she tripped, she'd like mutter that she wished that we left Riven to the constructs. That was just the way she was. But yeah, miss them.
Is Jak near Darius?
They're all sitting in like a circle around the
I know,
fire.
but like, so is he next to me?
He's sitting opposite Dana, so he probably would be.
Darius is gonna like nudge him with his shoulder or his elbow, and he's gonna like look at him and then look at Dana. Like, ask her if she has a story.
What about you, Dana? Do you have any cool ones?
Well, Elion said he had one or two. I'd like to hear the other one. That was a good one.
Dang it. Jack's had slumps.
Dana, you go ahead.
Well, I mean, I don't really have a lot of good ones. I've traveled alone for most of my life, so I like to hear other people's good stories. It helps lift my spirits. I just do what I can to help my folks back home. I don't really have anything.
Why don't you tell us the story of how you met your Drake before?
I guess that could work. I just didn't want to take away from Jack's because that's kind of was his thing. So I didn't want to step on his toes.
It used to be your thing. Don't feel like it's just a me thing now.
All right, that's fair. Well, quite similar situation, honestly. I was traveling, as I do, by myself, looking for... I try to get special materials, anything of exquisite value I could send back to my parents for the store, back home in Crampton. And I was traveling north of the Giant's Table. And I was setting up camp, and I was jumped by a bunch of Goliaths. They don't normally run too far away from the Giant's Table, so I was really caught off guard. And I was in real bad shape. I didn't think I was going to get away. And I screamed for help. I screamed so much. My throat was hoarse. I could hardly speak. But that's when my Drake appeared and helped. I was able to get on her right away and take me right out of there. No way we could drop Goliath. No way. And so me and Koresh, for the next year, we traveled. We sent things back to Mom and Pop. And we made a pretty good bond. But my bonds are mostly formed well with people like, humans. I like animals, I do. And I had a good bond with Koresh, but people's where I get my love from.
Well, tell us about your recent friends. A good story with them. And Jack will give a confident wink from across the fire.
Well, I did get a nice gift the other night. And she goes to reach for the flower that is no longer there because it's fallen out a long time ago, but she brushes her hair back. Although it was stolen from a sacred garden at Amunda's temple, Jack.
Is that bad?
Stealing a fey flower from Amunda's temple garden? Yeah, yeah, it is, you idiot.
Oh.
We're cursed.
Well, you deserved it, and I was blackout drunk, so...
I don't know
I'm
if the
just looking at-
Archbishop would agree.
Looking at him like,
Oh, boy. Elion, you hear this whisper coming from the west of the camp, from between the trees, and you hear, pages, pages.
It's the horse.
The whisper is mage, like the whisper is the words mages.
Pages.
Pages.
Well, that was some good stories. I'm glad they were all positive ones. At least we can kind of get a little bit more uplifted. I don't like to go to sleep when bad things are whirring around in here,
Sorry, did I recognize the whisper? Like the voice, anything?
You do. You recognize it. You hear Kira's voice.
Did anyone what?
Nothing. Sorry, just remembering things more vividly than I normally do.
You're right, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, anyone else have any stories? They were quite nice.
Nothing I'd like to share right now. Jak, what does your armor look like right now? In terms of how much magical items are you wearing?
Wearing? I guess this chest is considered magical, and my cloak. And then I've got my necklace on. I've got the seeker stones in my pocket.
Above table, just how many? Do you have any attunement slots left?
I do not think so, no.
Okay. Does anyone have any attunement slots left?
I got some magical items on me, which is pretty nifty. Jak even gave me one of these. She holds up the ring that she's wearing.
I thought she was gonna hold up the bow. I was gonna have Darius like stare at it longingly.
Where do you check that?
In your inventory, it's
Mhm.
at the very bottom.
Oh, okay.
No, okay, all right, that's fine then. I didn't know that the ring of spell storing was attuning. It needed attunement. I have to give up something.
Mhm.
I think
Or
I
at
know
least-
what I'm gonna give up, but
Or at
I
least
just-
allow yourself 2 hours to like attune, use it, and then attune to something else.
yeah.
So at this point, you can see kind of like the darkness is taking over. The moon is out. Stars are glinting. Weather seems to be staying clear. No sign of Mastos does not smell any sign of moisture within the air. So,
All right, well, it is getting late.
oh,
You're muted,
you're
Tim.
muted.
I will cast Druid Cast and find out the rest of the forecast for the night.
Okay.
Jak,
Clear, but
you mentioned a name earlier today. Was it Garrick?
Oh, yeah, Garrick, the old sage. In my island.
Wait, you know Garrick?
Mm-hmm.
DM, I just want to confirm, is that's the same name, right?
Yep.
And also, our character, we've already established that we knew the same Garrick.
Okay. Wait, I know her too? Him?
Or we believe we know the same Garrick.
I don't remember. Okay. Okay, Shit.
Above table, just
Huh?
so you know, because you don't remember where you've connected these names together, it was Lego within Jasper's house.
Yeah.
When you were asking him questions, he
Oh,
seen
he said
Garrick
we might be
within-
connected.
within
Yeah.
both of your yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, I think I know how Lego, or what Lego meant when he said that Garrick connects us together.
Connects us?
Yeah. Well, you said you know him, right?
Yeah, he's the one who made me all this stuff.
You want to know something funny?
Sure.
He's a she. Mm-hmm. I know what you're going to say. No, he's not. He's a man. He's quite clearly a man. He's actually 3 men who used to be a woman. Tried to cast some spell or use some item or something. And it split him into 3. Split her into 3, and she became 3 men. She can restore my memory. Potentially.
Elion, is there anything you wanted to add into that, since you were the one asking about Garrick?
Yeah, this can't be the same. What what is what does Garrick look like?
I mean, given that I just told you he was split into 3 people, it's highly possible you met one of the other 2.
I don't know. He looked like an older man.
Did he look like this? And I'm gonna turn my journal to a page, and I'm gonna lay it onto the floor, and you'll see a sketch. And
Cool. Go and show it
it's
to me.
of a man.
So you
Colin
see,
can describe it.
yeah. So as he turns it around and shows it, you all see the sketch of the inside of some shack. You can see all these kind of shells, these bottles, knickknacks kind of everywhere. And this older smelling gentleman, wrinkled face, big, long, bushy white beard, white kind of messy hair at the top connecting down into the beard. Sort of old, raggedy looking, you would call them peasant clothes, you know, kind of rips and tears along the side, with this kind of joyous big smile across his face. Jak, you immediately recognize this to be the sage.
Yeah, that's old Garrick. Garrick Garrill, the old sage.
And he's from your island?
Yeah.
And Darius, you say you know a portion of him as well?
No, but just to confirm, the woman that Garrick that split into the 3 Garricks was a Conciso sorcerer.
No, he didn't say that. He said
No?
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I just know that the person who they were before split into 3 men and potentially have a tie to my father. Well, he's actually not important.
And your father is Magnus.
Did I tell you that?
Jak raises his hand.
Darius slaps him. You really need to stop. You want to talk about yourself, it's fine. Stop telling people my history, please. Especially people we don't know.
Sorry.
We're all friends
Yes.
now, though, right?
I don't know him. I don't know where he's from, and he's quite careful with what he tells us.
Elusive.
So-
that
Was your father the one who told you about Garrick? How did you discover? How did you come across information related to Garrick?
my memories are distorted, and from time to time I will have dreams and things come to me in flashes.
Was it Lego, or was it you who said that they think Garrick also gave me my Drake?
Was it me? I don't think.
I remember it got brought up because when you were asking me if I ever asked him to be stronger or whatever, and
Oh, maybe I did. I mean, it's not far off to think that if you did ask someone to be stronger, that they could have bestowed you with something. And I mean, if my memory serves me, which it doesn't, but if it's true and he is a she who was some type of magic user, perhaps they could have bestowed this upon you.
and Elion, what brought this up? Why ask that? So
I'm
and
trying to-
why have a well done sketch of the old sage?
Well, he's who found me after the night I lost my friends. He's who saved me and helped me get back on my feet, and gave me this, and I pull out part of the staff and these robes. These are Garrick's as well, and he was so kind to me for no reason. When you said his name and then I knew I heard that name before, Magnus. And I wasn't sure until I looked back. I like flipped through my pages and I read an excerpt about a mission we were sent on. And here this was our last mission. We were sent, my friends and I were sent to find an artifact, and we didn't know much about it, just tales and not really anything concrete, even through my research. But that name, it was so familiar, and now I remember it was Magnus who sent us. We were retrieving the item for him.
And sounds like it didn't go very well.
What item did he send you after?
Well, this. I pull out the amulet.
Magnus wanted you to get this.
He wanted this for himself.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We need to keep that as far away from him as possible.
Well, there's something out there that wants this more than him.
And what's that? Do you know?
It's what came in the night. I don't know much. I don't remember much. It was just screaming. An ambush. We were tracked somehow. We retrieved the item. I led them right to it through scripture, and that's what I do. And we found where it was held, and before we knew anything, we were attacked. Sir Thaler gave me the amulet, told me to run.
Jak. Sorry, Elion. You said that Garrick gave you your weapons to prepare you for something. Do you remember what it was for?
Garrick made them for me just because I feel like he saw the talent as somebody for the island. I would go out and get things, and I guess he saw something in me to want to make them for me, to make me more efficient, or I guess faster and stronger. And
All right. Sorry, Elion, continue.
It's okay. Maybe. I think I just need to rest.
Well, those screaming things aren't going to come for us in the night, are they?
Nope. It wasn't things, it was just one thing.
And was it screaming? Or was it the people it was doing things to? Apologies if these are hard memories.
It's all still very blurry. It was yelling, shouting angrily. And then there was Kira's screams that I hear. I think she was the first to go. I just turn away.
Apologies. I'm sure these are difficult memories to have to relive.
I relive them every night. Little bits become more real every time I sleep. And I just see blackness towering over them with those swords. 2 large swords.
Did the creature speak?
Not that I could make out. Just so much rage.
And you said it was a large creature.
Yeah, not tall, just thick, like it's hard to say with what I remember. It's just more of a silhouette of I don't know.
What, was it a creature or a person?
Maybe a mix of both. I don't think no person could do what that thing did to them.
You'd be surprised what people are capable of. People are monsters. Probably more so than monsters.
Well, he was definitely a monster.
You said you didn't hear it speak.
No. More grunting and screams were all I could focus on.
All
And
right.
Sir Thaler. I'm sorry, I can't think about this anymore.
It's all right. I think it's about time we turn in. Give me a minute, and I'm going to start casting the hut. Everybody gather around.
Dana leans in a little bit closer to the fire. Her eyes like wide, listening to Elion's story.
And I just see Elion kind of wipe a tear from his eye and put his book aside.
Dana gets up and slowly walks over and sits herself down beside Elion. Not putting her arm around him or anything, just sitting about an inch away from him. Kind of leans towards. That is all.
When I am done casting, I'm going to basically make it look like the hill just kind of continues. So it's just like a lump of more grass. And when it kicks in, it'll look like a bunch of vines just...
As Dana's sitting down next to Elion, Jack's gonna look at Elion. Did you draw a picture of it?
Not really. I haven't really been able to make out much. I get bits and pieces. It seems the longer I go, the more the fog of whatever thickens my mind dissipates. It wasn't until a night or two ago that I could even make out what that thing was using to kill them. Why would Magnus want this? And how is this Garrick person involved with so many of us? I don't understand how this is too much of coincidence. I understand that.
What do you know of the old one?
Bits and pieces.
And what do you know of the Conciso sorceress?
Oh, I do know about the Consiso sorcerers. Right?
Yeah. You know probably more than Darius.
I would have to review my notes.
Please have at it.
They're quite a bit.
I just want to pause. Has the dome gone up? Because this conversation wouldn't happen until that's done. I can't talk.
Yes, definitely. We can say that your dome has been established. Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you know the whole history, Elion, of the Consiso sorcerers being the ones that create the grounding spheres to try and initiate and bring down the old one. You know all of that. They dissipated after the cataclysm happened. Pretty much unheard of. Continuing after the cataclysm.
I know that they're a pretty well documented faction of powerful sorcerers who believed in things like restraint and control.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Why don't you ask me what you want to know about them?
Yeah. What was the goal? Why did they want to bring back the old one?
Probably more about control. What do I know specifically why they wanted to bring back the old one?
It's not documented anywhere why. That was only their objective was documented.
What type of control were they after?
Just control of magic. That's kind of what they believe. Magic was not a gift to flaunt. It was a burden to carry with care, and they were.
If I were to say to you that I have the blood of a Consiso sorcerer in me, and in my dreams, I have heard whispers of wanting to return magic to the entire world. What would you think the message there is?
Do they want to, like, from my readings, do they?
From your readings, you don't. So roll a history, real quick.
Because the way I like, they don't. Do they openly want everyone to have magic? Like, I feel.
That's what did you roll?
Yeah, sorry. I just want to make sure I'm understanding.
Yeah.
History is, hold on, I got 10 on the dice and 13.
Okay. So in your readings, you've never found anything that says Consiso sorcerers wanted to give magic to the whole world. When the cataclysm happened, magic was flowing. It was the act of the cataclysm that actually restricted the use of magic. So you don't see anything within writings that says anything about them wanting to restore magic to everyone.
And from what the writings that I do know,
Mhm.
they would, like, if I were to make an assumption of what they would want to do, I feel like it leans towards not wanting everyone to have magic, correct? In the terms of, like, they would rather
control and be the ones with the most powerful magic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That does not sound like the Consiso sorcerers that I have read about.
See, I've never read about them, but I'm inclined to agree with you. And I'm wondering if they're trying to manipulate me through my dreams. So try to think, based on the knowledge you have, if they were sending me a message of some sort saying that they want to return magic to the entire world, what would the hidden motive be? This is speculation, of course.
I think if they were, I mean, they come from a time where magic was in abundance, and that was something I think anyone who wants to control such a powerful thing like magic, if there's rarity to it now, bringing about it in abundance would be a goal, but I don't think for everyone. I think for themselves would probably be a better idea to their motives. I would
Very
think.
good. All right.
The Consiso himself, and DM, correct me if I'm wrong. Consiso translates to measured or deliberate.
It's like vibrations. Vibration.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then I did not say that. Yeah, I their relationship to magic, the way they would bind it with runes and physical brands to prevent overuse, I feel having them release it for everyone to use would not be their end game.
Yeah, I kind of worried about that myself. Very well. All right, well, I need to get some rest.
Yes. Yes, me too.
And I'm just gonna kind of like lay down on one of the farthest sides of the hut, and I'm going to attune to the ring.
Okay.
The potion that I got, what was the potion of again? From Jak?
He gave you the potion of mind reading. Oh no, yeah, it was potion
Yeah,
of
I
mind
gave
reading.
him mind reading and then
Yeah.
healing potions.
Also above, what was the necklace called, Corey?
Oh, what is it called now? The sunk. What is it?
Something eye.
Yeah, is it sunken eye? What is it?
Sinking.
Sinking eye.
Sinking
thank
eye.
So you're tuning to the ring. Dana does get her bedroll out and get ready for sleep as well. Jak? You.
Jak is going to not get too overly close to Dana while she sleeps, but he's gonna be close to her
Mhm.
and get his bedroll out and be with Reen.
Okay, Mastos.
And I will just nestle down at the edge of the hut towards where the horses are
Okay.
camped out.
Sounds good. And Elion?
I am. I'm not even gonna open my book tonight. I'm just gonna rest.
Okay. Lay your
I'm
head.
gonna, tuck the book off to the side of my head.
Okay. Your makeshift pillow.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you set your book up there. Everybody kind of starts to fade away as Darius, you're kind of concentrating and looking and studying this ring. And let's take a break, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
No,
All right,
you
welcome
were
back,
standing.
everyone.
Never mind. I'm not going to say it.
All right.
I'll put it in the chat.
As we left off, the group were starting to settle down for the night. Mastos curled up kind of at the edge of the inside of the tiny hut, kind of as close to the horses as possible. Darius tuning to his fancy ring given to him by Magnus. Jak, you went to sleep, yes?
Yes.
Yes. And Elion, having not made any notes in his book, placed it by his head and started to drift off to sleep. So Darius, yes, you have spent the time to attune to your ring, if you wish to mark that down.
Yeah, I already did.
Okay, perfect. You doing anything else? Right, yeah, you covered into the nice warm temperature of the tiny hut. Dana kind of kicking out the fire where you all go to sleep. Make sure there's no light flickering through because she's not 100% how it works. You guys do drift off to sleep. Elion, you hear this whisper again. You hear pages.
Is this before I fall asleep?
No, you fell asleep.
Who? Kira?
As you open your eyes, you see everybody asleep around the campfire, and you see Kira sitting cross-legged on the other side of the fire, with a smile on her face.
Kind of, I take a second and I look around again and I look back and she's still there.
She is, and she puts her finger over her lips.
I stop and I stare. I just kind of like look at like almost like that, like, what are you doing here? But without actually. And then I cast message.
Okay. Cast message.
Kira, what? Is that you? Is it really you? Is it? What are you doing here? How did you get here?
She smiles and she lowers her head as she lifts up. You see her holding in her hands your book. And she
And I
flips.
kind of like, I look to where I thought I had it. Is it there still?
You don't see your book there.
I don't understand. I'm saying this through message or through yeah. I don't understand. Can you hear me?
And she flips the book open, and with her finger, she points down towards the page. You see her move her finger around as she turns the book and points it towards you. And it says, "The goblin helped us. Stay with these ones, you're getting closer." It looks to be marked in red ink.
Was that you from before in the tavern? Is that how are you doing this?
She smiles and she brings the page, flips it again, moves some figures, and she turns around and shows you, and it just says, "Soon," across as she gives you a smile and slowly closes the book. She fades away and disappears.
Kira, no, wait. Don't leave. No. Please stay.
Nothing.
Kira! And I yell this out.
Yeah, Kira. All of the group, you hear Elion yell, named Kira. You all startle awake.
But
What happened?
Oh man, that was such a good dream.
What's going on? Is everything okay?
I'm sorry. I don't know. And then where is the book right now?
The book is where you left it, side where your head would be if you were laying down.
I quickly grab it and I flip through the pages. Do I see that writing anywhere?
You do not.
I don't understand.
I don't understand why you're screaming.
I'm sorry. I think I was having a nightmare again. Yeah. I'm sorry, everybody.
Right. So back to sleep then.
Yeah. Yes.
Very
I'm gonna,
well.
lay back down to my book, but my eyes are gonna stay open for a bit.
Okay. Dana leans over, kind of leaning on her one elbow towards you. You mind if I do something that might help you a little bit? Give you some comfort while you sleep?
I look at Jak.
Jack's got he's like laying back, but he's got like
Why,
one
yeah.
eye.
I mean, sure. What? Sure.
Okay. Lay back. I'm just gonna cast a little spell. Might just help you feel better. Gotta get some good sleep. You're gonna help us tomorrow.
Lightning arrow.
Passed away.
Elion leans back seductively. Yeah, she sits cross-legged above you, and she closes her eyes. And you see her kind of do some hand motions. And you recognize you're casting a magic spell. But she lowers her hand on your chest, and you feel this warmth and glow. You feel like somebody's put like an entire plate suit of armor upon you or something. You feel confident, you feel protected, and you feel this warmth that you believe that you can't be hurt. You really believe that you're safe tonight. And she kind of releases her hands and gives you a smile. And yeah, that'll help, hon. Get some good rest. You deserve it.
And I just let out a huge, long sigh, kind of like all the tension and the alertness that I've just been carrying that I don't realize I've been carrying, just kind of melts, and I almost immediately drift off.
Okay. And you have protection from evil and good.
Okay. I don't even put my book behind my head or anything. I just lay out.
Dana kind of smiles and lays back down on her bedroll and kind of lays down, kind of facing you, keeping an eye on you until she kind of closes her eyes. Starts to go off again. Anybody else doing anything before going back to sleep?
No.
Okay. The rest of the night goes uninterrupted. Everybody can go ahead and walk off a long rest. Dana will take that spell slot back.
I don't even know if that's going to do anything for me. I guess I'll get that tiny hut slot back.
Yeah. All right. You all start to wake in the morning. You hear birds chirping in the woods. Another sunny day. As you all open your eyes roughly at the same time. You see the dome is dissipated. It looks like I'm so sorry, Mastos. You casted Druidcraft to tell you the weather, and I totally brushed over it. Ah, dang it. Sunny days ahead.
Lovely.
So yeah, fresh morning. There's a slight breeze coming through. Looks like nobody has come up to the camp. Everything looks as you have left it. What do you guys want to do?
Jack would have probably have arisen early to go out and hunt to bring some stuff back.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely see you got up a little bit earlier. Getting Reen maybe to give you that little nudge before everybody gets up, and you're currently in the woods looking for food. Roll a survival check.
Heck yeah.
Is there a specific game you're looking for, or just anything?
I guess it would range. If he's only finding small game, but if he sees anything bigger, he would go for it.
Okay.
19 though.
19. Okay, awesome. You see multiple small rabbits bouncing around. Do you wish to take those out or continue further?
Hello. How many rabbit are small rabbits?
Well, rabbits. They're not baby rabbits. They're normal rabbits.
That he doesn't want to kill them.
They're just not giant rabbits.
They're not children or babies.
Yeah.
How many are there? How many are there?
You've seen in and out of the bushes. You've seen a couple. You assume there's a small den nearby, perhaps.
One per person would satisfy.
Okay.
Including Reen.
Okay. I want you to go ahead and roll 4 attacks.
Perfect. First one will be a... Why can't I do math? 21.
21. That's 1 rabbit.
The second one will be a 18.
Okay. 2 rabbits.
The second one will be... Or third one will be a dirty 20.
Okay. 3 rabbits.
And the last one will be a 14.
Okay. Just made it. 4 rabbits.
Perfect.
All right, you make your way back to the camp with your 4 rabbits. As everybody arises, you see a Jak walking very happily with 4 rabbits slung over his shoulder. Oh, wow, early riser, huh?
Figured I'd get us going with breakfast.
All right, get the fast started. Starts getting the fire ready.
Nothing better than a little bonding over some cooking.
Hey, what's everybody else doing?
I probably, after waking up, I probably would see if I remember anything. I know I kind of have the same dreams over and over again. I probably would have made some notes if anything was getting more clear or anything like that.
Okay. Okay. Darius?
Why are you yelling while we're sleeping, Elion?
Just a bad dream.
What did you dream of?
I don't really know. I see them from time to time and
See them? Like you relive the moment, or?
yeah.
All right.
And then sometimes those moments they bleed outward into. I think it's real sometimes, and I know it can't be, and I think it's just. I think I just don't want it to be real so badly sometimes that.
You want it to be real.
Well, when I see them, yes. When I see them alive and not left the way they were.
So did you see, I assume, Kira alive?
Yeah, she was here with me.
Did she say or do anything for/with/to you?
She didn't say anything. She wrote in my book.
Well, where did she write in the book?
She didn't actually write in my book. I just
No.
what
But did you see the page that she wrote on? Maybe that's significant.
do I remember what page she wrote on specifically?
It looked like the rest of the book was blank. She just
Okay.
opened it up to a page.
I don't think it was any specific page.
Right. Okay. Well, that was probably very hard. I'm sorry.
It was almost nice until reality sets in. I mean, it always catches me off guard. This time was so real, though.
I might recommend that you keep track of these dreams, perhaps in your any like gestures to his book.
Oh yeah, I do. I do. I keep track of everything.
Very good. All right. Well, are the horses okay, Mastos?
Yeah, as far as I can tell.
Roll a perception check.
That is 4 on the die, but at least I have +7, so 11.
You do indeed see the horses seem to be exactly where you left them.
They are absolutely fine, and I go to brush them and take care of them.
Okay. They take your
Get
brushing.
them ready for the day.
All right, I'm gonna feed my horse, and I will brush her myself.
Okay. Very well. Fire's roaring. Jak prepping the kills, placing it on the fire for cooking, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you and Dana kind of work through prepping these things, getting them roasting. Darius petting his horse. Mastos prepping the rest of the horses. Elion, what are you doing while everybody's doing stuff? Journaling.
I'm writing.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so after a little bit of time, Jak and Dana have some meats nicely roasted for you all. Yeah, you guys are welcome to eat and drink. If you should do anything while you're having breakfast, you may do so.
So this Magnus person, Darius, what do we know about his intentions? Do we know much about him?
From all Demantrum has told me is that when he worked with him, all he muttered about was the return of the Old One. And then he betrayed Demantrum, capturing his essence for himself, and trying to use it for his own means. He infused me with Demantrum in his own blood. Or power, I don't really know. I think it was blood.
And is that the blood of the Conciso? Is he a Conciso sorcerer? Is that what you meant?
Assumingly, yes.
And I have no knowledge of this name outside of my
You know general knowledge of the trio. It's kind of like a well-known thing, but they're a bit of a joke. They've never been really taken seriously.
Okay. But do I know I've heard of Magnus being associated with it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I mean, I didn't put really 2 and 2 together. I didn't think much of it. We've done so many missions before. I don't really pay much mind other than to document what we're doing.
Did you ever think to ask him what he wanted?
Ask Magnus?
Yeah, I mean, he's sending you on these missions, presumably one that got your friends killed.
Oh, it was just the one. And I didn't deal with him directly. Sir Thaler, he was, I guess you could say, our leader. He was the one that would arrange any missions for us, or he dealt with him. And I don't even think he actually dealt directly with Magnus. I think it was passed on to him through a letter or something.
I'm sorry, that was Sir Thaler?
Sir Thaler, yes.
He was your leader.
Yeah,
Apologies, this is going to seem insensitive, but did he die with the rest of them?
Yeah, he was the last to die. He handed me this before he killed him.
How did you escape?
I used everything that I knew. Everything that everything they taught me.
They?
My friends.
I see. And what craft, if you will, were your friends?
Like what were their...
Well, if they were teaching you things, what were they teaching you? Was it magic? Was it fighting skill? I no offense, don't think it was any fighting skills.
Not really, no. Well, I mean, Kira would teach me how to kind of move quietly and get out of situations that I needed to. She was really good at that. Riven was the one who showed me how to tap into my powers with the magic I know. I mainly relied on that. The ability to transport myself from place to place.
You can teleport.
Yeah, some distance, yes. That was the first thing he showed me. It was one we practiced the most.
It's a good one to know. All right. Well, I don't know much about Magnus. I know that I thought he was my father. He isn't. I know that he is a Conciso sorcerer, presumably. And I know that I have a connection with him due to, his experimenting on me as a child.
Wait, you can speak to him?
No, I'm not, connected to him. I just mean there's a connection to him via...
Right.
I guess I'm connected to him in the same way that book is connected to you.
I don't quite understand what you mean by that.
I was a tool, an experiment.
Oh.
One he discarded, to be fair.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Whatever.
Well, I'm wondering if he knows what happened to my friends. He has to know more. He has to know who would also be after this.
Well, I mean, you said he wants it as well, so I mean, I don't know that questioning him about that is a good idea.
I don't know if he knows I have it.
Right. So consider, if I ever do come in contact with him or find a way to contact him, I can't ask him about something I wouldn't know about. Right?
Right. Well, I mean, I could have told you about it.
Yeah, I suppose.
He could think that whatever that thing was, that it has the artifact.
Indeed, whatever that was.
That's what I need to find.
The creature? To
Yes.
what end?
To kill it.
Oh, you want vengeance?
Oh. And I want to... I don't know. It seems silly.
Well, I mean, you're talking to someone who spent most of his life flirting with people, so silly's kind of my thing.
Well, this artifact is said to be able to return souls to their bodies.
You want to bring your friends back?
I think if there's any possibility, and if that's truly the power of this pendant, I would do anything to do that.
That's fair. Well, there are magics out there that can do that, you know. You just have to find a practitioner strong enough.
I just don't know where their bodies are.
I mean, there's been tales of spells that can do it without their bodies too, but I think then you need like a master of their art.
Well, I mean, anything really would. That's all I care about.
Well, unfortunately, users of magic aren't exactly on every corner in this world anymore. But hey, maybe if I follow through on my dreams, the message I'm being told, perhaps we can bring magic to everyone, and then those people who are more inclined might be able to help you. Of course, it could end the world, and then, you know, everyone will be dead, and it won't really matter.
Right. I don't know. Can you try looking at this again and seeing if you can see if there's anything inside?
I can do my best.
There was scriptures and there was a lot of conflicting stories about what this item was, and I don't know if it's true, but there was stories that souls can be trapped inside it, and if my friend's souls are trapped in there, then
Tim, wake up.
Yeah? Sorry, I was muted.
Oh yeah, really?
No, you really weren't.
You were snoring, bro. I mean, that would explain the screaming that I heard, but I'm willing to try again. Hopefully, you know, we don't run into anything that requires any big magics, but I can certainly try.
I mean, if you could, I just, if I'm hearing them and if what you think you heard is right, then maybe their souls are trapped inside.
All right, well, I can try a long shot. I don't know if this will help, but and he puts his hand out.
We'll pass him the pendant, but you can tell it's very hard for me to let go of it.
If you want to hold the string, you can. I'm not trying to steal it from you.
No, it's not that. I don't know. I just almost don't want to let go of it.
I'll give it back, I promise.
That's the thing. I know you will. And I release out of my hand.
I'm gonna place so it's in my hand. I'm gonna place my other hand over it, and then first I am going to reach out to Demantrum. Demantrum, if you're there, could really use your help on this. And I'm going to cast Identify.
Okay. Elion, as you let go of the necklace, you feel this overwhelming urge to grasp it back. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
19.
19. Okay. So you let it go, and Darius, reach out. Are you actually, you just kind of communicating to Mantrum, or are you actually communicating with the Mantrum?
Yeah, I'm actually communicating with him. If I need to sit down, if there's a ritual for it, I'll do it. I'm
Okay.
actually asking him for help because
Okay.
I know that he's connected in all of this, and it seems like this is important to it. So I'm kind of asking him, hey, take a look at this. and then I'm infusing my magic into it as well.
Okay, so as you kind of focus in, you can feel that familiar energy surge from within start to come out. And those of you that are watching Darius, you start to see the purple and black gray energy start to just flow and almost move over him, almost like a second layer of skin as it moves over him, as he starts to move his hand over the pendant. And you could swear for a second you almost see horns slightly forming across the top of his head as he focuses in. Close your eyes. As you push down, you almost feel like you're trying to break this with the power of your hands. You're pushing this so closely within your fingertips. As you close your eyes and you seek for information, you seek for an answer, you push harder, you push deeper, and you almost feel the surge of the mantra pushing you forwards as you just spring back and you let go of it with the knowledge that there is a soul trapped inside.
So
As the energy fades away back in.
What happened? And I like scramble to grab it again.
you can like see like Darius has goosebumps up his arms, and like you can see it like almost up his neck as well. And he's just kind of like, sorry, it's always intense when he's inside of me. Anyways, you were wondering if there was a soul inside there, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there is. I assume I didn't get any data or anything on the soul. I just know there's a soul in there.
Yeah, you just know there is an essence of soul trapped inside.
Yeah. So I basically, yeah, I don't know who, but there is a soul trapped inside of here.
Is it just one soul? What?
Is that all I got?
You
This
can't
one?
tell the number. You just know there's soul trapped in there. You have no number.
I don't know. I can just sense soul energy inside.
And did they say anything to you? Did they reach out? Did they?
No, I can tell you this. It pushed back. I tried to sense whatever was in there, and it almost tried to reject me.
I don't understand. Why would they not want help?
I mean, again, if you want to speculate, I could give you a theory.
Of course, yeah, of course.
Perhaps they're tortured in there, and they are trying to keep anybody else from suffering. Maybe, for all I know, maybe if I reached in too hard, it would pull me in.
I hope they're not suffering. I need to find someone who knows about this. We need to get to Arakin.
Okay, well. If you'd like to risk it, I can try to see if I can somehow commune with good old dear old dad and see what he says. But then he'll know you have it.
Do you have to tell them we have it?
I don't think I have to tell him anything. He is a powerful sorcerer, after all.
Do you think he knows already?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he's watching me, and if he is, then he definitely knows you're here.
Well, I think if he knows I'm here, I want to meet him.
Okay, well. As I said, if I can find a way, then I will attempt to contact him. But I can't make a guarantee.
I appreciate that.
All right, so shall we move along?
Yes, I'm full up now on food and whatever this was.
The Mastos, are you done with the horses?
Yes. The horses are ready.
Well, I'm pretty ready to go. My belly is full. Thanks, Jak.
Yes,
welcome.
thank you, Jak.
Ever
job,
the
buddy.
provider.
You like froze for me for a second.
Oh, she said, ever the provider.
It was almost a perfect repeat, too.
Yeah, Jak gets up and gets all of his stuff gathered up.
Yeah, Dana packs up, hops on her horse, unties it. Looks like she ready to go.
Mastos jumps on his horse. Moonleaf.
Delicate moonleaf.
I will feed a little bit of the rest of my rabbit to my horse.
Okay.
Do
Seems to
horses
eat it.
meat?
This one does.
The
wasn't
wind
sure.
does.
That
Omnivore
black one
horse.
probably does.
Jesus.
Okay, so who is leading the way? Is it still Mastos?
It ain't me.
Mastos it is.
Yeah.
Okay, Jak, you're letting Mastos lead?
Yeah, Jak is kind of more focused on
Other
staying close
things?
to Dana. Staying close to Dana.
All right.
I'm just riding. So Darius is sitting back more with Elion, and he's riding, and like he's holding the reins, but like you can, he's like rubbing the ring on the one hand.
All right, Mastos, what direction are you leading the group?
I am going west. still.
Okay.
Northwest.
Continuing west. Okay.
West, northwest.
Okay, sticking to the road?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mastos leads you guys westward, sticking to the beaten road. Stay as safe as possible. You guys continue. You've been about 3 or 4 hours in. If you can roll a d20, please, Mastos.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The earth
As-
opens up and swallows you all.
As you guys proceed, Mastos, you see to the north, quite far away, you see smoke rising from the north. You can't really tell how far away it is at this distance, but you see a small pillar of smoke rising away to the north into dense forest.
There's something going on in the north. Smoke.
Do we need to worry about it?
No.
I didn't think so either. We should stay on task and head to our target.
How far away is it?
Roll a perception.
Him or me? Because I rolled a 25.
Whoever wants to look at it.
Me.
Jak
25.
21.
Okay. You can both tell that it will be a few hours trek through the forest to get to where the source of the smoke is coming from. Getting further away from the road, you can see the density of the forest increase, so it would be very slow going to get there, but you'd guess in a couple of hours.
A few hours away. Off
Well-
course.
Mastos, why don't you send Almos to scout it, and then he can come back and meet with us, fill you in.
Along the way, yes. That is a good idea.
I'm full of them.
Full of...
Shit, too. I get that one a lot.
And so I will... And... Oh, that was loud. You heard that.
My ears are bleeding.
And I will put my hand out. And I'll also fly down.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
I just want to play a game where Colin has to play animals all the time.
What was that noise?
All
Yeah.
druids.
You're not going to record that.
To-
Get out of here.
To the north, there's smoke. Please, let me know what's going on over there.
And off Almost goes up into the distance.
We need Batmos back.
Yeah, he was the best.
They can't all be smart. So yeah, you see Almos just flutter himself off north into the distance.
What's that look like?
And sound.
You guys continue to travel. Are you waiting for Almos?
We're gonna continue to travel.
Okay. All right. Let Almos go. You guys continue traveling about another hour or two. Mastos, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
That's an 8. No, that even worse. That's a 3.
You don't know if it's good or bad.
I know.
It's just
Probably a
different
random
things that
encounter.
can happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So, as you guys move forwards, you all hear from to the south of the road. You all hear a rustling within the brush, about 50 yards to the south, and you hear growling and snatching.
What was that?
I think we should.
Would Jak recognize that animalistic sound?
Roll a nature.
Oh yeah, baby.
Doesn't sound friendly.
Right
I
in
mean,
my
if they're cannibals, we don't have to worry. We're not their species.
4.
4.
Tell me
This
what
is-
it is.
This is a weird growling sound, unlike any you've ever heard before.
Guys, I don't know what that is. It's unlike anything I've heard.
It's wolves, Jak. It's wolves.
I don't remember what they sound like. I was screaming.
You're probably scarred
sitting
from when
too
they
much.
attacked
It's a
you as a
common
child. You don't remember anymore. Oh my god.
Well, I think we should test out the speed of these horses. What do you think?
You already see Elion just full gallop.
So you're telling me you want to leave some other poor soul susceptible to being attacked by wolves?
You're assuming they're attacking someone. They might just be looking for food, which they do.
Mm-hmm.
And that food might be someone.
Else.
Well, if you want to detour again, we can stop, but I don't think it's necessary.
How far off are they? Like 30 feet, is that what you said?
It sounds about 30 feet into the dense brush to the south. As you guys are talking, Mastos, as you look up, you see Almos approaching. He's just a couple of minutes out, but you can recognize his outline in the sky as he's flying towards you. What do you guys do?
Do I hear Alamos?
You don't hear him. No, he's still quite far away.
All right.
I will who out. Whoo, whoo.
He's still quite far away. He does not hear you.
Jak is going to put his hands together. They're going to start glowing green, and he's going to kind of hold his hands low to the ground, and he's going to give a, and you'll see Reen kind of bend down, like kneel down for a second, and his hands will touch the ground. And as soon as they do, the area where they're at, or the rustling and all that is coming from, you're going to see the spike growth appear, like outside of that region, kind of more towards them.
Mhm.
So if something does run out, they'll have to run through it.
Okay.
And then Jak will start taking off towards that direction.
Okay. So you send your intent out, and although you can't really see through the brush, you can kind of see remnants of the kind of the spiky vines start to kind of like reach out of the ground, kind of crawl along the ground, making this area quite dangerous to anybody that's attempting to go through it, and you hear you hear multiple growls and snatching start coming from that area now. Just as almost at Mastos' shoulder, you guys see Jak start running into the forest to the south. What's everybody doing?
I'm just gonna wait to see what happens.
Elion?
Also, I will pull out my staff. But
All
I
three
am-
of us are just staying on our horses, watching Jak run into this forest, I think.
Okay. Jak,
Is he good with wolves?
Dana is like unsure what to do, like wanting to support Jak, but seeing everybody else holding back, like they might know something that she doesn't. She's kind of like torn what to do right now. Jak, ooh. She kind of hops off and starts running after her, pulling her bow out, running after him. Pulling her bow
Yeah,
out.
atta girl.
What's happening?
Apparently, Jak wants to fight a bunch of wolves that are literally probably just eating what wolves eat.
Okay. Should we help? Should we help him?
I just want to wait to see what happens. I can definitely hit from here anyways if I need to, so...
I don't need to kill any wolves.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait then.
Indeed.
As we're all just standing there, sitting on our horses
So,
watching. in the
Yeah,
forest.
so Jak, you go running into the brush. As you get a little
Not
bit
into the
further-
brush, not into the brush.
Well, into the, you're trying to get close enough to see what's happening, right?
yes, but he's not going to run through his own.
No. So this is like dense forest, and you cast
what
30
is
feet,
this?
30 feet beyond that. So,
Okay.
yeah. So if you start running in that direction, is what I'm kind of getting towards, not like into the damaging area.
He would take to the trees.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So as you zip yourself up to the closest tree, go ahead and roll a perception for me.
Yay. 18.
18. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, as soon as you get up there and you take a glance, you can see the area where your vines have started to crawl around. You see some blood splatters on the ground as you see 4 wolves had been tearing at some type of animal in the middle, and you see this massive wolf about 30 feet beyond, just sitting watching these 4 other wolves tearing at this meat in the middle. They don't seem to be worrying too much about your vines. They're just ripping apart this animal carcass. What do
And
you
about how far away am I?
do? You're about, with the height, you kind of went up, I would say about 40 feet away with the height of the tree.
Jak is going to look to Darius. He's going to try to make eye contact with Darius, and he's going to go like this.
I need
Darius,
something.
roll a perception. See if you see this up in the
What
trees.
is it, boy?
Yeah.
I rolled a
Timmy's stuck
natural
in the well.
19, so I'm
Okay.
sure that's
Yeah.
fine.
So you see Jak do this to his head.
Yeah, so he'll just... What did you see with your elf eyes?
Multiple wolves beneath me, but one big one far off.
Okay. Are you going to kill them? Are they attacking someone we need to save?
They're eating something else, but for safety's sake of other passerbyers, I don't think it'd be bad to take them out.
They're wild animals, and they weren't even paying attention to us. I don't think they're a threat. And I don't think Mastos is going to help if you just randomly tell him you want to kill wild animals that aren't a threat to us.
It do be what it do be.
Jak trying to start just like lines,
Oh my god.
catchphrases.
Look, if you really want to fight them, I will fight them with you. I can promise you Mastos won't. Elion probably won't, as he'll say this is a pointless fight.
As soon as he said, if you want to fight them, I will help you, you see 3 arrows go flying.
All right.
Okay. Roll attack for me, please, Jak. You're shooting all 3 arrows?
Yeah, we'll shoot all 3 of them at the same wolf.
Okay. All the 3. Okay, gotcha.
So 18 for the first one.
18. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for that one.
Okay. Where's my D8? Oh no!
Oh, I guess we need talespire up, don't we?
Where the flip did my D8 go? You tell me I only have one D8 in my room?
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll it on.
I'm not telling you anything.
That works. Max damage, 12 damage.
Well, okay.
Where's my D8?
Okay, next attack.
I just started. 25.
Okay, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
8
I'm in talespire, Colin, if you want to play me.
damage.
8 damage.
Pull me in too.
Okay, and your third attack.
24.
That definitely hits.
And 7 damage.
All right, yeah, you let loose all 3 bolts. Immediately heading into the side of this one wolf as you see your 3 bolts almost hit the exact same spot as it winces. As the force of it almost pushes it to the side. Immediately the other 3 wolves start looking around, see if they can see where you are. The wolf at the back, immediately its eyes pulse up to you, and you can see from this distance the eyes glowing a yellow color as it stares up towards you in the forest. Everybody roll initiative.
Let's
Ah.
go. Are we gonna be in Talespire?
We are. I'll bring you guys in just a second.
I rolled it. 15.
That's the worst initiative roll I have ever done.
Ooh, 24.
My Talespire does not want to open.
Oh,
24, Jack, you said?
22. I can't count.
11.
7. That tracks. That was your last time, too.
I got a natural 1 for a total of 7.
I got
Alright.
15.
Did yeah. Dana. Ooh. All right. I guess I'm gonna need my. Let me just bring up my stuff.
I found my D8. It was all the way behind my computer.
So it wasn't stolen.
No.
You sound disappointed.
I will. Jess has like this box that she rolls in. It's like a 3D printed thing. So I checked in, it wasn't in there. So I just thought like one of my dogs stole it from me.
So I will give you guys on the board in momento.
Restarting mine.
Okay. There it is.
See that guy.
Reen would have kind of followed you in, I'm assuming.
Yeah, she would be moving like she'd be up in the trees with me.
Yeah.
Great heavens.
Dana. Hey! No!
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I'm loading it now.
All right, get everybody in. Yeah. Dana.
Jack,
Sure,
what are you doing?
thing.
Jack, come back!
I'm winning your love.
All right, let's see.
Halloween. This is Halloween.
What's this? What's this? There's creatures over here.
All right. Damn. All right. First up is Dana.
She beat me. She beat a 22.
24, baby.
Brew.
Oh,
She
She's
dexterous
a
as
little
fuck.
We probably got
Yeah,
a
she
station
is.
dexterity.
You don't know her life. You don't know what she's been up to.
I rolled an 18 on the die and I get a +4.
And we got
maybe
Elion,
she
11,
rolled a nat 20.
15, and Darius,
She's literally perfect.
7. Yeah.
I've held her back so many times where we have to do something together and I roll a nat 1 and she rolls a nat 20.
Yeah. All right. So seeing you lay into this wolf,
You bring me in?
yeah.
Right
Oh,
beside
yeah.
you.
Thank you.
You look like a sickly priest.
There's a floating tree.
Hey, it's just a battle map, all right?
Floating trees.
So yeah, so Dana is seeing you shoot this wolf, which is the one closest to you, Jak. Let me just actually mark the damage.
I don't even know how I'm going to get in there.
So she aims. She doesn't move anywhere forwards. She aims through the tree. You hear her mumble a few words, and then she lets loose with her bow.
Her nice new bow.
Yeah, for the first time using the oath bow. So that's loose
I
for
can't
an
believe
8.
you gave that away.
It's official. I'm in love with the secretary.
8, and the second arrow. Oh damn! So first is an 8. Let's mark that down. And then the second is a crit.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be a lot of damage.
Where's my horse?
I don't. Shut up. Okay,
Rides
so
away into the sunset.
24. Okay, so the second arrow, as it finds the spot, Jak, where you kind of softened it up with your 3, she sends hers 2 right in the center of yours. The arrow's completely ripping through the other side so quickly. In fact, it looks like the wolf wasn't even impacted. And then a half second later, it just collapses onto the ground. Deceased.
Jack's heart flutters.
I hope we're supposed to do this. Jak, you're up.
Perfect.
Mastos is pissed.
That's all right. Jak is going to next aim his little finger gun at this wolf right here. Boom. See it? Excellent.
That one, okay, gotcha.
Yep. And he's going to fire off 2 bolts.
Okay.
First attack is a 19.
19 hits.
Okay. That'll be 8 piercing, followed by 2 piercing, so 10.
Okay. Okay.
And the second attack is an 18 on the die, plus 9, so 27.
That hits.
And very funny, I rolled the same exact damage, so it'll be 10, but you'll see Reen shoot a little fire on it, and she'll add 4 fire damage as well.
Okay. Okay.
And Reen will kind of get right beside him and is just like kind of flapping in place.
Okay.
Jak,
Yeah.
not the wolf.
Okay. Yeah, she unleashes a little bit of fire, catching your bolt as it rips into the side of this wolf, as kind of like turned to face you, now kind of seeing where these bolts are coming from. The fire just burning away at its flesh. You can see it's starts crying out as it tries to back up a little bit as the fire continues to burn its fur away, exposing its flesh underneath. Anything else for you?
Real quick, did you want me to roll any damage for the growth spike, since I technically dropped it?
It's when they are in it, right? They don't have to move. Let me check. I don't recall. It's been a while since we used it. Growth
This
Seek.
is when
No.
it moves.
Yeah, so they haven't moved as of yet.
Well, big sad. What a waste of a spell. Oopsies. All right.
Yeah, it's not concentration, is it?
I thought it was. Let me check.
One action, transmutation, duration command.
Yeah, it's concentration. It says up to 10
Oh,
minutes.
there it is. Yeah, see. Okay. So, and you used your hunter mark, didn't you, with your
Yeah.
finger gun? Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So that's you. All right, Mastos, you're up, sir.
I will turn around on my horse and start walking away up the path towards the west.
Okay. Yeah.
And I
So you
will
just
speak with. I will cast Speak with Animals and speak with Alamos on what he saw. But I
okay.
will not engage this slaughter of senseless nature.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do that. So as you head kind of more to the north, kind of meet Alamos. Alamos during this time has reached you very close to your shoulder. So, and you hear him say, "Some ruins. Lots of cultists around ruins. Ooh,
Much better time spent than wolves in the forest, wouldn't you say?
ooh, yes. Robes and staffs, magic. Ooh.
Wait, did you say druids?
No,
Cultists?
no. Yes. Ooh.
Thank you. And I'll go as I walk away. I'll just yell it, cultists to the north. Kind of strutting away.
Okay. Anything else for you, Mastos?
That's it.
All right. All right. The wolf's turn. Turning angry, seeing nothing within range other than Dana, and Reen. They charge forwards. They're full 30 feet. They're gonna float on the tree because it's just gonna be easier for me to position them, but they are on the ground. As all three run.
This must be the start of the Fey Forest.
Reen is actually further in than Dana, so they will go ahead and take her out first.
Reen is up in the air with me though.
Oh, okay. That was what you said by you. Okay, perfect. So let me just get up here, Reen.
Lucky for the wolves, they're tree climbing wolves.
Let me just kill Reen for a second.
We're so casual.
It's just easier.
It really is. Okay, I'll bring her back. So sometimes the moving up in the air, not great. So I'll lob her right there. All right, so in that case, they will all attack Dana.
Oops.
They they lunge forward with a bite with advantage. First one hits. They sink their teeth. First one sinks his teeth into her leg. 6 piercing. Okay, and then its second attack. It's not hit. Okay. Okay, the second one attacks advantage, critical hit. That's 12 plus 6. It's 18 damage. And its second attack. Hits for 11 piercing damage. Jak, down below, you just see the wolves just mauling on Dana. She tries to back up, tries to fend off with her bow, but the bite's just piercing her skin as the third one goes for an attack. Hitting 12 piercing. Blood just gushing out of her legs every hit. She almost drops to her knees as another attack coming from this one. 24 to hit. 11 piercing damage.
Things are cracked.
As she almost drops, you see blood just pouring down now. Her bottom half completely soaked in blood as these things just tearing pieces off her. She looks extremely, extremely hurt.
That's what you get for this, Jak.
Elion, you're up.
I will ride my horse in closer. What's my movement speed with my horse?
60.
And then how close can I get to Dana?
You can get right up on her.
And I will how many feet does that give me?
Let's see. It's 23 feet, so you could get there and back and be fine.
Okay, I will how heavy compared to me, how heavy would Dana look?
How heavy would she look?
Yeah, like I basically I want to try to pull her up onto the horse and ride backwards, but I'm also small.
Yeah.
And opportunity attacks.
Well, it's forced movement, so it would be extremely difficult for you to do that. You can certainly try for sure. Just know that it would be an extremely difficult task.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So then I'm gonna ride my horse. Can I push it through, like, in between everyone?
In between the wolves?
Actually, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. I will just I'm gonna cast healing cure wounds on her.
Okay.
I'll cast it at level 2.
Okay. Are you going up to her, or are you casting it from here with a thing?
I'll go up to her.
Okay.
I'm gonna get right in behind her, and I'm gonna grab her. Can I grapple her while, like?
Yeah, you could try and pull. You could pull her back at half speed. Yeah. You
Yeah.
could do that.
While I cast cure wounds? There's a touch, right?
Yeah. So your action. Yeah, you can. I'll say you can try and grab her with the bonus action, and we'll roll for that. Or
Okay.
you can for sure grab her using your action.
No, I want to. Cure wounds is the main
priority. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I will. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this. Okay, so 7 plus 8, so 15 points of healing.
Okay.
So that's on my staff,
She will take it.
and that's Wounds is 2 charges at level 2. And then, yeah, I will try to either pull her back or get the horse in between them, like just to kind of shield her type thing.
Okay.
Whatever
So
I can find is
So
feasible.
you could do either. You could definitely kind of put your horse in between, with you on it, in between her and them, or you can try and pull her back. What would you like to do?
I will definitely put my horse in between them.
Okay. Are you jumping off the horse, or are you staying on the horse?
Staying on the horse.
All right. Definitely have enough movement to do that. So you kind of like, yeah, you go to the other side of her, lay your hands down, mutter the
I want
incantations.
to rear the horse too. Yeah.
As the staff glows and you see the some of the wounds on her legs start to heal up. He's panting desperately. Looks a little bit healthier.
I just tell her, like, get on. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay.
And
All
I'll
right.
put my hand out. Like I'll reach my hand out.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if she does try to get on, I will help her if I can.
Sounds good. All right, Jak, and also Elion, from where you are, through the woods beyond these smaller wolves, you see this giant wolf as it's sitting there watching everything unfold. As you see it start to lean backwards and push its legs deep into the ground, and it stands up with its 2 paws facing outwards, and you hear, "Stop!" We'll end it there.
Oh my god. The one talking wolf.
All right.
Huh.
Good session, everyone.
Well, we got this and cultists to the north, so we at least get a lot of combat before we get
I
there.
hope this noise doesn't bring all the cultists down. That would be.
Well, we couldn't hear the owl, so it's too far away.
Yeah, I know. It was like 2 hours away. That would be really mean of me as a DM to be like, oh, yeah, totally heard that. Yeah, so no session next week, guys. I will be in the Northern Ireland Isles, so won't be able to DMing. We'll be back the following week, 8 p.m. on the Tuesday. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Safe travels.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.